Hi, I'm Steve Wright, and in this DVD I'd like to speak a little bit about the benefits of kettlebell training. The kettlebell is a traditional exercise tool used for centuries in Europe, especially Russia. Interest in it has seen a resurgence in the West since the introduction of the Russian Kettlebell Challenge, the RKC, by Pavel Tsatsouline in 2002. This was the first ever course of this type to be offered in the West. I successfully attended the RKC certification course in 2008, and I also was certified as an instructor under two of Pavel's senior students, Steve Cotter and Steve Maxwell, who each went their own way. Kettlebell training makes use of dynamic movements which involve the whole body. This has a tremendous impact in terms of fat reduction and training aerobic and anaerobic energy systems. They also strengthen the muscles of the posterior chain, the hamstrings, the gluteals and the spinal erectors, and also stretch out the hip flexors, all of which has given the kettlebell a reputation for fixing back pain, as proved in the results of a recently published randomised controlled trial. It also uses slower, more grinding exercises to develop strength. These include the Turkish Kettle, a centuries-old exercise with a remarkable range of benefits. It builds strength in the shoulder, stabilises it, makes it more mobile, and increases mobility in the hips, besides strengthening the entire body, particularly the core. Other similar exercises include variations on the squat and the press, which will be familiar to anyone who's done any resistance training. In this example, an exercise called the goblet squat is combined with a two-handed press, and so combined in what's known as a long push press, they work with just about all the muscles of the body, and if done for a lot of repetitions, it also has a significant effect on fat burning and building endurance. In contrast to the isolationist approach to fitness that's so prevalent today, kettlebell training can be used to develop any fitness or athletic attribute: strength, mobility, endurance, coordination, agility, all with one simple, versatile tool which is easily stored, ideal for home use, and relatively inexpensive. Better yet, kettlebell training routines can deliver an extremely intense workout in a very short time. The kettlebell snatch, shown here, is a tremendously dynamic exercise which has been found to burn over 20 calories a minute. While it looks intimidating, it is easily learned with good instruction. This next exercise is known as the figure 8 to static hold, and is another example of a multifaceted kettlebell exercise. It develops coordination, strengthens the rotational muscles of the trunk, and develops endurance, and is also good for fat loss. For the more experienced practitioner, double kettlebell work gives tremendous benefits. Here's the long cycle clean and jerk, which again affects just about every muscle in the body and also develops endurance. This version of the Turkish get-up incorporates two other exercises, the low windmill and the high windmill, which significantly boost the get-up's effect on the shoulders and core, and also provides a nice stretch for the hamstrings. I offer one-to-one and small group sessions, and regularly teach 4-hour workshops, which can either cover basics and also more advanced material. Please contact me for any further information, and thank you for listening.